Hey guys, welcome back to Libra Light. We're going to be doing a makeover today. I wanted to do one of the zodiac signs. I was thinking of kind of pulling like Aries makeup or doing a Libran makeup, but then I was like, why don't I just pick one of the major arcanas? So we're going to do a High Priestess makeover, and this is going to be fun because I have a little bit of dollar store products, I have a little bit of high end, and we're just going to sit and do a story time. I'm going to, it's kind of like a get to know me, if you will. So my name is Ariane. Everybody calls me Ari. I wanted to start this by explaining my spiritual journey, how I got into reading, how I became an intuitive reader, and then sort of like what the journeys led me to. Okay, and there's going to be a lot more personal videos that are coming soon. I'm going to be adding different content so you guys could get to know me better. Essentially, the journey started about 3 years ago, but I have evidence of threads from before it hitting my life. So as I start here, I'm just going to bring out all my makeup products that I have while we do the makeover. Essentially, a couple of years ago, so I'm just like wiping off all the powder that I had for videos. A couple of years ago, actually 3, if I could vividly remember, I was getting out of a relationship. I think it always starts with something a bit traumatic like that, like a breakup or something to that level. And I just wasn't happy. I was in a relationship that was tough. There was a lot of events that happened in that relationship that I believe formally changed me as a person. I mean, like really down to the root. When you think about the person you were years before, they weren't matching in my life. I felt like my beliefs started to change. I felt like the way I was interacting with my family started to change. And so this relationship was seeming to do more harm to me than help me as a female, you know? And when you think about it as a woman, you want to bring out all those exciting aspects that are truly you. Okay, I'm gonna get serious here for a bit. It just wasn't serving like my highest good. And I think my spirit guides as well were contacting me. These were subtly through songs, subtly through angel numbers. It wasn't as often as it is now. But essentially what happened was I started really finding out, you know, through zodiac that I loved reading about the sign of Libra. I liked reading about other signs. When I was a child, about 10 or 11 years old, I would go get those girly magazines in, you know, like the Bebop magazines where like Britney Spears would be on the cover, or Christina or Jessica Simpson. And I remember opening them up, and I'd never even care about the cover story. I'd go straight into the horoscope section. So that's when my fascination with, if you want to call them signs, or the zodiac really came into play. I was really, really into going to Libra, which is my sun sign, and I loved it. Taking a plum color here. This is for eyeshadow, and I'm just going in the crease of my eye for this High Priestess little makeover today. And then I'm just kind of washing that out with my brush so it's not as defined. So yeah, horoscopes were always something that I was really, really, really bound to. And I would always read about them, interested about it. So after the breakup, I ended up getting sick. I got what's called ulcerative colitis. If you guys know about Crohn's disease, where it affects your intestines, the colon, from the colon down, you have a serious infection. So what happens is it gets inflamed every time you eat or digest food. And what happens is ulcers form in that tract where you digest. So where it would be digesting your food, my food would go down and it would get stuck and cause irritation. Essentially, that's what ulcerative colitis is. So once you get ulcers, there's 3 determinations. It's where is it in the tract? Where are you sick? They give you medication. It's supposed to heal you. But because I was going through a breakup at that time, I was stressed out. I was unhappy. And I was very, very sad all the time. So what happened was My ulcerative colitis flared up, to make a long story short. And I was going deeper into tarot at the time I got sick. I was finding out why certain things were happening. Why was I feeling, more down than usual? What components were a part of my day? And so as I got into the signs, we're going to just do, this is such a hard thing because I'm doing a story time and a makeup tutorial. But I thought it was fun and just something for you to watch today. Being sick was hard because I didn't have guidance, and I'm a girl that didn't grow up with a mom. My mom passed away when I was really, really little. So I'm just blending this foundation here. I love this stuff. This is called Hydro Cam Concealer. I believe Maybelline, Elf makes it. I'm sorry. This is the Camo Concealer. I probably have this in like 4 other shades. I don't even use foundation. This is my foundation, even though it's a concealer. It's just so lightweight and it covers everything. Like, I have dark eyes underneath my, my bags. And what was so sad about that with not having the guidance was technically I was looking for it. Whoa, that's too far. I was looking for it in tarot. So essentially a couple of years ago, when this 3 years kind of wrapped up, there was a part of me that wanted to go looking for answers. And I think that's where the journey begins. I think that's where the full journey starts, actually, is when you come from an event that broke your heart. And essentially, these tarot cards that I would buy, and also the curiosity, if you will, brought me to watch videos online, as most people do. That's why you're here. And I just started looking deeper into the sign of Libra. How do Libra women act? How do Libra women consult their life? Consult with the decisions in their life. I'm putting one aqua thing there because we're going to do some drawing for this High Priestess. I like it so far. I don't know why I don't do this on a regular basis. And I believe there's a moon that goes right here. Or like something like that. I don't know. I just know. Where's the card? Just kidding. I'm going to take a break so I can tell you the story. I look very, very gypsy-ish. So after that heartbreak and looking up certain things, I wanted to know a lot more about myself. I think I was really trying to channel what behaviors went into the relationship. Why was I thinking that I needed to be married at a certain age? Why was I thinking I needed the guy so much? Maybe all of those answers could be, this is hard for me, could be found. And I'm a bright girl, I do go seeking knowledge other than tarot. Like, I'm just always getting into stuff. And it brought me to a specific reader. Now, I'm going to tell you who it is, but he's super famous now on YouTube. His name is Minnow Pond Tarot. You guys might know him. Chris, right? And he reads for all signs on here. There was a particular reading I watched in 2019 that was like my life to a T. Like, I can't even explain it to you. He hit it on every sort of avenue of where I was having trouble and where I felt sad, and I was sold. I wanted to buy more decks. I wanted to learn more about other signs. I had a Leo friend, I had a Gemini friend that I was doing readings for, and they're like, "You're actually getting my life this week. Like, you're pretty good. You should get into this more. You should study it more." And so the next 2 years through COVID-19, the 19th and 2019 and 2020, I got so involved in learning about it. I felt like I could explore in it, and it's just like a tire mark. It was beautiful, it was a journey that I was willing to take. And even to this day, when family asks me to read for them or friends, I feel super lucky that they even want advice, So for this High Priestess, and I have a bit of an acne spread going onto my, okay, that's starting to look like the card now. I have like acne that started coming up on my forehead, so I don't know if that's going on. I don't know if I'm like turning 14 again. I have no idea. No idea. I don't know if I'm in my preteen years. And then I believe she has like little, like a little bit of shading. I'm trying to like remember the card very well. I think that's kind of close to it. I look like I'm going to Coachella now. And I have these rhinestones too. They're different, so we're going to put them on. After I got over the heartbreak and whatnot, so let's speed this up a little bit. I really, really wanted to find love again, get back out there, have confidence to get back out there, because I felt broken, if I could be honest with you guys. Really big eyes. Oh my God, this is going crazy. So for the hair today, I kind of volumized it on purpose because I knew I was going to create videos for you guys. And we'll go to lips. After that heartbreak, by the way, I was in a 7.5-year relationship. That's a long time for just things to not pick up, have no momentum. I also felt like he didn't want to get married. And I also felt that the person I was with was not matching me on just down to beliefs that I had, you know, and it was really heartbreaking, if I can be honest about that. To this day, I have love for this person. I still care, you know. I don't think with Libras, I don't think we give up that easily. I think we always harbor something. But ew, I like this color. There's a bird. I get distracted very easily. So today I'm taking my dad actually to LA. So I'm going to go like this. I'm actually going to drive my father down to LA looking like a gypsy woman. No problems with that. I feel like the high priestess. Wait. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, plum lipstick, by the way. The brand, if you guys like it, is Wet n Wild. I do have a makeup channel on YouTube. It's called Phoenix Beauty, so you guys can search for it because I don't know if it's youtube.com/Phoenix Beauty. I spell it with a F. And if you guys want to watch some of my old makeup videos, they're all online. There's like 100 of them, and it was a successful channel. It had in the higher ups views, and I kind of stopped on there because I didn't feel like it was me anymore. But to move forward, I'll just get it more gypsy-ish. My hair is getting a little bit longer nowadays, so I'm liking the fact that it's long. It was like this length forever. It was maybe like this short for 3 years. Just didn't grow, nothing. And after the heartbreak, I'm posting it anyway. This video is so out of order. There was a lot of, you know, sorry about that. I had a call. And I talked on the phone for a while. So we had a small brief reunion after we broke up. We talked again. We had a lot of things come to the forefront of our relationship. We also wanted to continue to be friends. That was hard. I sought comfort in the fact that I wanted to stay his friend and I wanted to be in his life. And this is going to get me really sad. I think we make choices in life to be with people. And, oh, that was hard. And I just really, really wanted this person in my life. Whether I was never going to marry him, he was going to be my best friend. So as I continued to read for people, read for my family, I became highly intuitive with things and certain signs. So this goes into the signs section of this video and synchronicities. I started seeing 444 everywhere I went. I was getting foundations, magician. I was getting 777 on like receipts, lottery tickets. And then one day it was just so weird. I had all days of synchronicities. Even on my gas, at the gas pump, it would say 22, 22, things like that. And I would start hearing songs from the time when my mom was alive. And those were really hitting close to home. I was getting quite emotional at that time. This is the end of 2020 during COVID. And I was like, you know what? I already had a YouTube channel. I know the format. I know how to do it. Let's start doing readings. You know, there's so many people that are currently on YouTube that do them. Why can't I? And share things with other people, share the heartbreak that I had. And I was willing to. So that was what began my journey onto being here with you guys every day. This is my current passion. This is what I'm getting emotional about it. This is what I love to do. I feel it in my heart space every day when I jump on here. I try to film something for you guys early in the morning and create it from the heart. Really send you a message that I feel is carnal, truthful, and I believe I've always lived my life that way. I feel like I've always been really, really close to the people I love, so I just want the best for them. And if this video, you know, ends kind of emotional, I hope that's the kind of love to spread in this world, from me to you. And that's all people need, is like true comfort, true love. And if you don't have that in your life, why are you doing it? You know, life's so short. Got really sad on that part. So that's what I want to say to you guys today, you know, with this crazy makeup tutorial, which is very, very weird. I'm also going to do a little bit of emblems up here. Maybe like a... This is going to be hard because the viewfinder's so different. I know there's like one peak where there's several arrows like that. So I'm getting really anxiety ridden now. Looks so crazy. Okay, so just to beauty blend a little bit because there's a lot of marks that are crazy. That heartbreak and just continuing to be his friend, be there for him, because we were at very vulnerable parts of our life where we're like buying cars, getting insurance, and like, you know, I was growing into a young lady. And I taught him, I shared with him my knowledge about tarot. I shared with him this entire world of how you can get in touch with your sign and how you could find out what's happening with your day. And he was so intrigued. And then one day he started looking at his sign and he felt completely in tune. So when you share it with others and they believe you, I think that that's a beautiful thing. And I'm closing out this video at 20 minutes. Thank you guys for joining me on my crazy High Priestess makeover. If you guys want serious makeup ones, I will do them. I'll do like my everyday makeup, and maybe we'll do another story time soon. Again, I love you very much. There'll be a description down below since this video had very, very little organization about more of my story. So in the description, there'll be sort of how it went in real time, okay? Have a wonderful day. I'm going to LAX just like this. Have a beautiful day.